And just like that, we have our first couple ended of the season. And you know what? Good riddance, and how the hell did they let this go on so long? I found it very interesting that there was no dispute from Pastor Cal. When Chris said he wanted a divorce, he was like, all right, sounds good, see ya. Like every other time we've had this situation, like think back to like Chris and Paige, they kept trying to push them back together. Like when Paige finally walked away, immediately production was trying to push her back into that relationship. No, on these toxic, horrific relationships, just let them leave. Like just think of all the bad couples we've had on this show over the years. You know, when they have their big blow up and it's over, let it be over. When Hurricane K rolls through, let that relationship be done. Just way too much trying to just force the drama and drag out the drama, and my opinion, get it over with, get it done, and let's focus on the couples who actually want to be there. But that's not what we're doing in this video. We're taking one last crack at Alyssa, one last drag through the mud, because she's earned it. And you know why? It's because she's such a good person. And if you weren't aware of that, she'll tell you. Immediately, so happy to see Chris in the apartment and no Alyssa. Glad that he didn't give in on that he just moved in and she can do whatever the hell she wants. Pretty good sign that this relationship's not gonna work when they are whatever 9 days in, a week in, and Chris does not have her phone number. Like, they shouldn't even get to the end of the wedding night without exchanging phone numbers. Like, if I'm in that situation, that's probably one of the first things I'm going to do is get my new wife's phone number. You know, just shows you exactly how early she checked out of the relationship. You know, she's had her week to try and figure out what it was that she actually didn't like about this guy, because she had to dig deep for these reasons. But first, disc golf montage. That might be my Chris highlight of the entire season. Getting him to see him chuck that frisbee, him and his pal Nick out on the disc golf course, just tearing it up. You know, if Alyssa couldn't get down with that, you know, maybe she's not the high quality woman that we all thought she was. We finally heard on this episode Alyssa admit that she immediately wasn't attracted to him. We all knew it, but good to actually hear those words come out of her mouth. You know, she's claiming that Chris treated her so poorly. And Alyssa, you don't even have the faintest clue what being treated poorly is. You seem like someone who has been so spoiled your entire life that anytime something goes bad, you can just run away and cry about it and get exactly what you want. You finally came up with this list of core values that were so different between you and Chris. And I would like to, before I go into these, I would love to know how she knew about all these on the wedding night. I mean, there's only two things, but still, how did she know about these on the wedding night? Lack of respect for people. Everyone who is on this show loves Chris except for one person. You know, so if you have something that happens 9 times and then doesn't happen the 10th, that doesn't mean that the 10th time is the one that's right. I would probably go with those 9 other times. Very, very bizarre. So lack of respect for people, you know, it's shocking how much respect he showed Alyssa this season, because she did not deserve it, not one bit. And the second thing that she came up with was he posted about defunding the police, which Alyssa immediately showed to all of us that she did not know what that even meant. So she's criticizing him for something she doesn't even know what it means. She couldn't even figure it out. She like absolutely ridiculous. And Alyssa, I'd love to know, when did you find out this information? You know, all season long you've been saying your core values didn't match up. Your core values didn't match up. And then after being home, having your phone back, your regular life back, all of a sudden now you have this dirt on Chris, this dirt that isn't even dirt. To me, it just makes Alyssa look like even more of a trash human being than we all thought she was before. Pastor Cal comes to their apartment. First thing I notice, Alyssa, good person Alyssa, who one of the best people in the whole world, in fact, doesn't say hi to Pastor Cal. Whenever we see a relationship going absolutely horrifically, the people are at least nice to Pastor Cal. You at least pretend in front of Pastor Cal. Alyssa couldn't even muster up the human decency to say hi to the man. And, she probably should have been singing his praises because he went so soft on her. Pastor Cal put on the kid's gloves when dealing with Alyssa, and we still got those fake-ass tears from her today. Glad that Alyssa pointed out for all of us to know that she needs and deserves an award for not walking away after taking one look at Chris. She deserves that award. She's basically bragging about not walking away immediately, like as that's proof that, oh, she's in this marriage, oh, she really wants it to work. No, you don't. You shouldn't have to brag about not walking away from something. Like, just so ridiculous. Like, oh, hey, had this job for 10 years. Didn't quit on day one, even though I hate it and it's ruined my entire life. But I didn't quit on day one, so, I'm awesome. Just doesn't work. Alyssa bringing up her allergy to dogs, but not her dog, just other dogs. She's allergic to dogs, but just Chris's dog. Her dog's fine. like that's going to be a reason to stop the relationship. Like, look at the garbage pet situation that Mark and Lindsay have. There's just 5 cats just released in that house, and they're just like, well, hope it goes well. And she's like, no, this man has a dog. Alyssa, don't you rescue dogs? So you're not allergic to the dogs you rescue, just allergic to Chris's dog and I guess every other husky on the planet. Okay. This is all about, this whole situation with Pastor Cal is about Alyssa not knowing that she didn't look good on the honeymoon and trying to get herself a redemption arc. Not gonna work. There is film. We saw it all. You got confronted on after party, I don't know, that was a couple weeks ago, and you walked out because you can't justify your actions without admitting that you are the bad guy. And you absolutely are. Loved it when Chris said that this was his decision day. And Chris wants a divorce. You know what, Chris? I like you even more now. I'm going to start playing disc golf just because you divorced that woman. I'm going to go figure out where you buy Frisbees. I'm not sure how that works. I'm going to start chucking them at things. And Chris, that's all because of you. You can expect to see me one day on the Disc Golf World Championship stage, absolutely crushing it out there. I looked up the guy's name who's the best in the world. I think it's Paul something. I forgot. Would have made this joke so much better. I blew it. Alyssa would also like you to know that she worked so hard to get here. What? What is that? What does that even mean? Like, give one example. Once again, another thing you can't find. You don't have an example that you worked so hard. No, you didn't. You just lived your life as every other person lives their life, and then you applied for a show and you got on. And then you were just a terrible person while you were on the show. What's my next point here? The situation was obviously brutal because, as I said at the start of this whole thing, if Pastor Cal just accepted the end of this marriage so quickly, like, that shows you how brutal things were. Like, nobody wanted to deal with this woman for another 7 weeks. No one wanted to hold a camera in front of her for 7 more weeks. Like, nobody wanted to talk to her off camera for 7 more weeks. Nobody wanted to watch her demean Chris for 7 more weeks. Like, this situation is so bad, they didn't even want to film it when the show clearly is just pushing for drama. Like, you look at the other 4 couples we have this season, like, we're still going to have an absolute overload of drama moving forward, removing the biggest dramatic element from the season. We don't need you on this show anymore, Alyssa, and I hope that you are never on TV ever again because you aren't worth our time. Alyssa, you got off so easy tonight from Pastor Cal. He just laid up the softball questions for you. You know, he was just helping you guide through it. And you know, I don't like that. I don't like that happened. I wish that Pastor Cal would have absolutely eviscerated her. It would have been such an amazing ending to see her, you know, basically get berated for her actions on the show, the way she treated people on the show, and then got hit with the "I want a divorce." But I am very glad that Alyssa's last moments on the show were spent reminding us once again that she's a good person. All right, everybody, that's it for me. That's it for Alyssa. We're done with this trash human being. Hopefully, we never have to speak about her ever again. As always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, we will see you later.